Captain by a hook with a red beard. Captain by a hook with a red beard.
Yes, sir. Another Friday, baby. Another week in the books. A good one, if you know what I mean. This is Captain by a Hook with the red beard. I'm Rowan Donaghy, aka Rowan Dives. On this Friday, we will break down what happened last night in the NBA. Also, we'll look forward to tonight in the NBA and touch on a few trends in the MLB on the diamond, baby. To help me out today, my man, as always, on Friday, Jaden Chandler Parnell. What's the damn deal, my dog? How you doing? And before we came on, even through the whole music intro, they couldn't hear you, but you was ranting about those
Running hot.
76ers.
We running hot. How you doing, by the way? Before I get in my rant, I'm doing great, man. Honestly, other than one thing.
Oh man, I'm happy, man. Denver won. Celtics Sixers. I didn't have really anything invested in it, so it's kind
I
of
wish I did it.
kind of enjoying that one as a fan. Just watching the Celtics, my mom's team, and 76ers. Actually, one of my first favorite teams because of Iverson back in the day. I just can't rep them, and now I haven't liked them probably since they got rid of Iverson. Honestly, I haven't repped 76ers since like '05, so I'm not a fair weather fan, people. Just not a Sixers fan anymore. But yeah, I know you had a little bit invested on the Sixers, and you were just talking about the breakdown last night and Glenn Rivers coaching.
I'll go word for word, basically what I said again. I thought last night was. I just said that. I usually it's one of the things like I will never usually get mad at myself for placing a bet because I usually will always have a good reason, even if it loses. Like, for example, we talked about a parlay I placed in baseball yesterday. Even if it lost, like I had to understand, like, hey, I'm parlaying this together because I know I don't want like on. But if I knew it, those goddamn 76ers, man. Like, well, I've never been more disappointed in a team and like mad at my life. I'm sitting here. They come back from all the way down 15, do all that hard work fighting back, and one of the many points I'll get into to like I'll make this go quick because it's stupid. Basically, like what I saw, they had chances 81, 83. Like they have so many chances to come back and they just couldn't do it. Like they're right there, they're missing shots. Doc Rivers subs in Shake Milton or Milton Melton, whichever they have both of them, whoever the hell the M, whichever the Milton brothers it was. They sub him in. He misses two or three threes. There's 1.7 on the clock, and they have James Harden passing it inbounds to run a play for him, and he takes a fadeaway. It's like, all right, well, that's some dumb coaching. You had a whole minute and a half to decide to do that. There's that. I thought, yeah, some of the subs Doc made was terrible. I don't know. I don't know if it's just me. Georgie Niang was doing decent. I thought he should have been playing more. He just didn't play the whole fourth quarter. And then the biggest so that's like it's whatever. Like I thought the coaching was, I thought Doc had an all-time master class of coaching where he just like kind of fumbled the bag a little bit. I mean, don't get me wrong, he got him back in the lead and everything, but that fourth quarter was just terrible. Like I don't know what he was doing. And then, man, there's 2 minutes left. The 76ers do something to do something either fumble the ball away or miss a shot. And my God, you want to talk about the most crybaby bullshit I've ever seen? Harden, Embiid, and then they foul Tatum on the end. It's like, dude, there's 5 minutes left. Y'all can still do it. And they were already giving up with 2 minutes left, and Harden goes back down the court, does some stupid like little thing he does, and loses the ball, and the refs don't give him the call because he doesn't deserve the call. And then the Sixers in the blue. I won't lie, that's the most I've ever given up on the team. I told you I would love to see Joel Embiid, James Harden prove me wrong. I was even a James Harden fan. Like I was still considering myself like I'm still like a fan of him. I like his game and everything, but I don't think they're winning a ring ever. Like I hate to say a hot take, you can clip it. Like I would love to see him prove me wrong, but that last night was just something I was like, man, bro, that hit me the wrong way. Because like as a professional athlete, like it's like, bro, I get you've never gotten out of the second round. That's something in your head maybe, but it's like they had a game to take it at home, game 6. Come back from 15 to fourth quarter, got your building buzzing. Coach makes wrong decisions. Players just can't execute on the court, and then they got too heavy into the ISO ball, 2-man pick and roll stuff and everything. And then, like I said, Tatum 1 for 14 the whole game. Shout out to him, by the way. I know I trashed him a little bit when we were talking, but got respected. He was 1 for 14, had the nerve to pull up from three, hit like 2 or 3 big threes in a layup or a midi, and boom, Sixers are going back to game 7. Stand no chance, I don't think. They might lose by 30. That's not what I got, man. It was just like watching that as a game. That was one of those games where it's like, holy shit, like this team is really like not that good, huh? Like they're good, but it's like they don't got that dog in them. Like they need a guy like Jimmy Butler bad. Like you can that bad. Like I get PJ Tucker's supposed to be him, but when your top's just like it comes. They said it on a podcast the other day. When the top isn't doing the best, like you can't expect anything from the bottom. So it's like when you don't got that dog in you from your two players, like you got somebody worried about getting wings, a little baby, and it's like you suck. No, I'm just kidding though about that last part, but yeah, it's very frustrating to watch that game last night as somebody who was invested like in seeing the Sixers winning. Because truly, too, like I want to see Joel Embiid do some good. It'd be awesome to see just for like, because he made some amazing plays last night. Had some really awesome plays. Does play hard some nights. It's like I would love to see it, but yeah, Sixers gonna Sixer, man. Same old 76ers. That's the best way to sum it up. Same old Philadelphia 76ers.
Yeah, the reason I've never taken Joel Embiid or James Harden serious, each individually, not even as the 76ers, but just as players in the NBA, I've never seen one of them in shape. Never.
Talked about that too. I remember that.
I haven't seen James Harden in shape since ASU. I've never seen Joel Embiid in shape. I don't know, man. It's just something about like if you show up and look like you don't care, I'ma assume you don't care. And you might want to win mentally, like, oh yeah, I want to win. I'ma cry if we lose. But to show up every day in July and get your body right, show up every day in September, show up every day in December, show up every day in March, show up every day throughout the year in shape and ready to go. That's how you show me you really want to win. That was the difference, in my opinion, in LeBron James and anybody else in his era. Players like Carmelo Anthony, can't even think anybody else, honestly, in his era. But LeBron James went from a little skinny kid that was athletic as hell to a monster because he wanted to win.
Maestro.
Yeah, and he's still at 38 years old, probably in the best shape in the NBA. So when
better shape than some people we could say right now.
That's what I'm saying. When I see people like James Harden and Joel Embiid just show up overweight, sloppy, slow, it's the third quarter and y'all dying. I can't get behind y'all, man. Y'all don't think y'all ever gonna win. As far as this series goes, I heard a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people in the business talking about you can get the Sixers 4-1 to win in 7. I hope they went and spent that money on crack instead. It would be a better investment.
Anything else.
Celtics definitely taking care of this series in the Garden, I believe, tomorrow night.
Oh, is it tomorrow or is it Sunday? I was about to ask because I know there should be a game 7 potentially Sunday.
Every other night, baby. Second round.
Actually, they have the game 7 set for Sunday. They're skipping Saturday. They give them an extra day rest. But it's to be dated, so it'll be like Lakers Warriors. They need it will be then.
That sucks, bro.
I
feel like that gives the advantage to nobody really, but I don't know. I would have loved to see Joel Embiid tired as hell. Because that's what they were supposed to do every other day. I don't know. I guess they switched it up now because ain't really no other games going on.
Yeah, and I think it's just some viewership stuff. Like, I wonder, I bet you, I wonder if Heat Knicks go 7. I wonder if that Sunday as well we get a triple header, or if they probably move one game to Saturday. That's probably my guess. If Heat Knicks go 7, I bet you they move one game to Saturday potentially. But
man, speaking of the Heat and Knicks, I think it's 5.5 point favorite tonight.
Yeah, it's scary hours. I won't lie. I just felt weird after that last game. Like I know you said you didn't really watch it, so I can talk a little bit for both of us about that. That was a weird game for the Heat. I think it was a weird game for the Knicks as well because the Knicks almost blew a lead against the Heat team where Jimmy wasn't very active and the Heat shot like dog dookie. It was just it felt like a very weird game. Knicks won by 9, but I didn't think it was 9. Like the scoreboard said 9, but it definitely wasn't 9. Brunson played every single minute of that game, and I think so did Quentin Grimes. So that's gonna be something to watch going into this game to see if his legs can keep up. Because I think they'll keep up maybe first, second quarter, but it's gonna be very interesting to see that third and fourth quarter. But yeah, it's 5-point game. I'm excited, man. Miami should be bumping, in the by like the halfway through the second quarter when everyone shows up and gets off work.
You think
If they
you think it's over tonight? You think the Heat take care of business at home?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the only reason I'm saying that too, like I'm a little nervous, just slightly because of the way they played last game, because like that was the weirdest. But at the same way, they played so effing weird last game that I'm like, they gotta be playing for just to play at home for Game 6. Like Jimmy literally, like when I tell you he was passive, like he was literally driving and not looking to shoot, like doing something that I've never seen before. The Heat just couldn't buy a basket. Kevin Love was like 0 for 8. Like I think everything maybe flips on its head tonight. I still think it could be a good game. I'm not gonna say they're gonna blow them out or anything, but I think the Heat should be able to handle business at home because, like I said, they literally, if Duncan Robinson hits a three with about like 2.5 minutes or so left in that game, Heat are up 10. I want to say 104, 103, or they're up 103, 102. And the Knicks buttholes were pretty tight that last fourth quarter. Like I said, they only won by 9, but they were up 15. It was as close as 2 at one point with like 2 minutes left, but the free throws at the end. So I think the Heat, based solely on those two things, I think the Heat should be able to handle business at home. It's just going to be a question of how much can the Knicks get out of. I see our guest decided to join us, by the way.
Bro, whole damn house. They want to play right here.
But no, yeah, I think the Heat should be. I think the Heat should be able to handle business tonight, just based solely on the fact that Jimmy Butler did nothing last game and they shot terribly. If they can just get a few more extra threes to fall, they had a lot of good looks last game. If they can get a few extra threes to fall, then I think the Heat should be able to handle business tonight.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna be honest, man. Just as a Knicks fan, my heart, I couldn't bring myself to put the game on because honestly, I expected them to lay down in Game 5 and lose by 20 last game. And if I would have watched that, I really don't know. I really, honestly, man, that's the weird thing about sports. I'm a gambler first,
right?
But when it comes to the Knicks, the White Sox, and the Saints, it's like it's personal, man. And if I would have watched them lose by 20 in Game 5, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I would have been depressed and disappointed. I'm glad they won. I was checking the score on my phone here and there, and I was waiting on them to blow it still. I was like, up by 13. No, they're going to blow it.
I mean, they were trying their hardest to do it. The Heat just literally, like I said, it looked like they didn't want to win that game. Like, anytime it was like they needed the shot they usually have been making all series, they were missing it. It's like, they finally had that Dookie game. Yeah, I mean, shout out to your Knicks, though. They're trying to keep their hopes alive. Man. They forced a Game 7. I mean, I won't lie. I still think the Heat would win that Game 7, but I'd definitely be way more nervous if the Knicks were able to take these next 2 games. But it's going to be a tough one tonight.
Yeah, I mean, if we could win tonight, I might watch Game 7. I don't think I'm going to watch tonight either. But honestly, I might. Because it was really just going down and losing 4-1, bro. Like, that was the part that was like, come on, man. We lost to Trae Young, bro. Like, that shit's still stuck on my head. Like, I still got the taste. Like, no matter how much sushi and coffee I eat and drink, I cannot get the taste of Trae Young turning the Garden into his little bungalow getaway escape. It broke my heart.
Running out there with little cakes out, just like butt naked. Like, this is my place now.
Yeah, I haven't been able to look at Julius Randle the same since that series, bro. It's like, dog, you really let this man come into your house, sleep with your woman, eat your food while you was on the couch?
He's making you breakfast in the morning. He's making you and her breakfast in the morning.
Right.
Your stuff.
You ain't even out of town.
That was crazy, bro. That was a crazy. Like, the guy who doesn't like Trae Young very much, like, I do got to respect him for that. That was something.
Man, I lost 6 bags of Chewies on that game, man.
Julius Randle, baby.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, Julius Randle, bro, the left-handed bandit.
Well, hey, as a partial Suns fans as well, how do you feel with them after like going into like next season? Just to touch on them, unless you have something else to say about the Heat next. I was wondering, like, how do you? Because I forgot to ask you in the intro. How do you actually feel now? Like, yeah, like obviously, I think the season was. I would say we wouldn't say like a failure, but like they definitely like kind of blew it. They blew expectations bad. But what do you like? Do you have any positive guys going into next season that you saw like, okay, they can build on this or anything, or do you think that they're in for the same old this upcoming season?
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. This might sound a little harsh. I think the Kevin Durant trade ruined this franchise for the next decade. I don't see. Yeah, man. You got players like DeAndre Ayton getting $60 million a year the next 6 years,
and he might get traded.
Who gonna trade for him, bro?
I don't know. I've just heard like rumors like, hey, maybe like they give him the Nuggets, or sorry, not the Nuggets, so like the Magic, maybe get somebody back, stuff like that. But I don't know.
No, I
I
mean they
truly
definitely
don't know.
gonna trade him, but I'm saying like besides Booker and Durant, even honestly, man, I gotta say this before I really say this. Top 2 or 3 basketball players since he came into the league. Can't take nothing away from him. Top 20, top 40 all time. Probably more like top 50 or 60 if I really sat down and thought about it. But the Suns really blew it with this trade, man. You had a young core of 4 people:
Yeah.
Aiden, Bridges, Booker, Johnson. You could have easily trade away Aiden in the preseason. Get somebody like Miles Turner back, which I don't think Miles Turner.
And they might have even been able to get Buddy Hield too. Like there was rumor like that they would have got both. Like that's how bad the
Yeah.
Pacers wanted Aiden.
Instead, they go ahead and trade everything. Trade all of their depth, all of their perimeter defense. Trade the picks till 2030. First round picks 2030 for agent Kevin Durant. And honestly, man, I said this when they made the trade. I don't even think they're gonna make the playoffs. They was in the 12th seed at the time. Booker was hurt. Obviously, they became a 4 seed, and everybody was. It was funny because everybody was talking trash to me like I was wrong. I'm like, bro, just wait, bro. This jump shooting shit, it's gonna hit bricks, and that's all Kevin Durant shot this series was bricks, all white bricks for the young older cats that know Gucci Mane.
They just got worn down bad. Now I have a question for that. Do you think because you know, it's the owner switches, I think, is what the main thing that catapulted the trade.
Yeah,
As soon as they moved ownership and everything. But
Michigan State's
looking back at the
finest.
trade now, with how good Mikal Bridges is, like they could have almost got away with keeping like Cam Johnson. Do you think if like even if they keep Cam Johnson, like that helps them out? Like obviously, I think even if they just keep Cam Johnson alone, I think that helps them out, especially a lot defensively. I'm with you. I think they truly like. I think like it's one of the things like you. I don't blame them for trading for Kevin Durant. I see what they were trying to do, but I think they gave up like they gave up
It's
pieces
horrible.
they
It's
shouldn't
the
have, not realizing like how good like truly. I don't think they realized how good Mikal Bridges could have been KD this year. Done basically
he
the
looked
same
like it
thing,
with Brooklyn.
but added more defensively. But
Man, I think, and it's like, bro, you out of Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson, you could get that 30 points that Durant gave you. But on top of that 30 points, you got 2 young, solid defenders that could actually run, jump, and defend.
they
And
should have just opened up the role more instead of trading for KD. I feel like saying, hey, take more shots, like do this, like maybe like put Chris Paul in like a backseat and do that. But hindsight's 2020. Obviously they can't do that anymore. But yeah, that's why I just want to get your thoughts on it because yeah, I thought that I'm nervous for them, man. I didn't. I think
they
I
done.
think this was like kind of their year to do it, honestly. But
They,
like it was last year and this year, and I think their window's like I think that window's all about shut at this point and almost locked.
I
Can't
mean,
let anybody
honestly, bro,
inside.
if you look at their roster, like
They
honestly,
better do amazing in the draft. Like they got to draft somebody who's like amazing.
who
And just a
Brooklyn
free
got all
agent
their
that's gonna.
picks.
I know.
They already
I know.
30 million over the cap space for next year. Like
They're gonna have to like.
they literally gonna have to go into the season with Booker, Aiton, Durant, and 7 players that's getting league minimum.
Who do you think? If you could pick one person to like come help that team, like within reason, that's like say they somehow just end up getting like dropped from their team. Who do you think would be a good pickup to like help them?
I'm gonna tell you exactly. They should have did this at the trade deadline before they got Durant. They should have traded Aiton and Chris Paul for Zach LaVine and Vucevic. Vucevic, you know what I'm talking about? The big man for Chicago. I thought that was the trade that they should have had. Chicago had rumors coming out that they was trying to clean house anyway, and I think that should have been aggressive at getting Zach
That would
LaVine
have been decent.
and Vucevic, because then you got Vucevic, Bridges, Johnson, Booker, LaVine. Nasty.
And then Booker can still take all the shots, but then they has a lot of other like supporting people. Yeah, I like that a lot more because I won't lie. As much as I love that dude Landry Shamet, yeah, when you just I think you could just watch how defeating it was when like Booker getting double teamed, pass it to the corner, Shamet breaks a 3, Kevin Durant passes to the corner, T.J. Warren breaks a 3, like that. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
tough.
honestly, if
We'll
you
just
really
say
look at
tough.
their lineup, bro, once you got past the 4th person, which the lineup I was looking at, it was Durant, Booker, Aiton, Chris Paul, literally a bunch of no-name nobodies, bro. Landry
Landale.
Shamet, Cameron, Jock Landale, Cameron Payne, Bismack Biyombo, Josh Okogie.
Dudes who were good like 5 years ago. and then some dudes that are literally are like basically like deep bench players that should not be getting a lot of minutes in the playoffs, but kind of have to because they trade away all their bench pieces.
That's what made me mad last night when everybody was talking trash about Monty. It's the GM's fault. It's the owner's fault. If you look at even the starting lineup last night, Landry Shamet, Jock Landale, Booker, Durant, and
That's not a playoff lineup. That's a 2007 playoff lineup.
that's literally, yeah, bro. That's just trash.
That's like the Heatles era, basically, like lineup where it's like, all right, we got our two superstars and we got our role players you can do. That's like literally like LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, Shane Battier, Birdman, Mario Chalmers. Like that's basically like the same lineup. Like can't do that anymore. Needs to play, especially when you're going against Nikola Jokic and the Nuggets.
Yeah, it was sad, bro. I think the new my bad. These cats are some damn fools.
No, I love it. I'm just hearing it laughing. It's kind of funny.
Cat just fell in the middle of the couch, but trying to run and just whoop right into the crack. Anyway, yeah, Matt Ishaber, bro, Michigan State's finest, Michigan State alumni, Michigan State bench rider, never got in the game under Tom Izzo. He came in, and the first day he came in, he was like, I want to make a splash. I want to make some headlines. I want to get some hype.
Owner syndrome.
Yeah, we can get Kevin Durant. Let's get Kevin Durant. And the part that's sad about it is, honestly, 99 out of 100 times, you do whatever you can to get Kevin Durant. This is the one time you don't do it. You don't have a first-round draft pick. I mean, until 2030, they literally just wasted Booker again after spending 10 years of wasting Booker and then finally got a team around him. And now it's like, and everybody hating on Monty Williams.
You know what Booker was? Go ahead. I'll add to it.
The 4 seasons before Monty Williams, 24 wins, 23 wins, 19 wins, 21 wins.
Laughing stock of the league.
Since Monty Williams, y'all made the finals. Y'all been at the top of the West for the last 3 seasons. And everybody's talking about the disappointment of losing last season and losing this season. There is no disappointment without Monty Williams because there's nothing to get excited over without Monty Williams. You would have been winning 20 games still, and you would have stopped caring about Phoenix Suns basketball on Christmas Day. Hey, my man.
Hey, no, but like, I was about to ask you, how many years does Booker have left? Because like, it makes me truly wonder if he has like, I think he signed a deal recently where it's like he has 3 or 4 years. Do you think it gets to the point? Because you know how it is with the NBA. Like, it just gets to the point where he's just like, I can't do this anymore. Get me out.
It should be right now.
But I wouldn't blame him because like it's getting to that point where you just said it too. Like, it's gonna get to a point when he's sitting there looking at his career like, man, I don't want to just like keep playing and have to it's like I'm being as good as I can and then just end up like, I hate to say it, like another, like right now he's looking like a better version of Chris Paul or like another Charles Barkley where it's like he was really good, had all these potential and he just couldn't get lucky. And especially, and like the worst part too is like, this is not on him. Like, dude, they're averaging almost 40 in every playoff game. Finally had 2 bad games. Times he had 2 bad games, absolutely kills him. Like they lose by 20 and 30. And it's like, yeah, that's like if I'm him, I'm really going to the offseason. Like if I'm him, to say the phrase, I'm throwing my dick around being like, listen, we need to figure this out. And I think he needs more say personally. Like I think Devin Booker should have a little more say with everything that's going because that's his team and they just effed him over bad with this. I think in the long run.
No, this trade is
if they didn't win this year, I don't see them getting any better in a league that's getting only younger and teams are getting
worst trade in franchise history. And believe it or not,
they're lucky there was a worse trade at the beginning of the year. This trade might be getting talked about a lot more.
What you talking about?
The Gogurt trade.
Oh yeah, that was a different reason though, man. That was
crazy. No, yeah, that was just bad.
But as far as actually taking a team that can compete, a team that's building together, a team that went to the finals 2 years ago, and just throwing it away in the trash for a guy named Kevin Durant, who's literally on his last limb. This guy's got that much athleticism left in him. Like, it just makes no sense to me, man. I see, honestly, bro, if you got Chris Paul at 27, Durant at 27, Booker at 27, you're the greatest GM of all time.
Oh, yeah.
But having a 38-year-old Chris Paul, a 34-year-old KD, and wasting Booker's prime, it sucks, man. And I know
they're trying to like merge eras. And it's just like not working. Like Chris Paul in there, they're trying to merge it with Booker, trying to get like, it's just not working. It's not worked. We'll just be honest. It's not worked. Experiment. I think the experiment failed. I don't see how them getting any better in here. They went to the finals. Now they lost in the second round. Like what? They're gonna make it to the second round again next year? Like,
I don't even think they make the playoffs next year, bro. 31-51 is
It could
my
seriously get that
guess.
bad. Like it's just one of those things too. It's not like a. By the way, I don't think it. And if you're wondering, I don't think we're trashing Durant or anything by saying what we're
No.
saying. It's just the fact that he's a great player. It's just he's older now. It's like you can't be. And it's like you said, they traded away really solid defensive pieces that could have helped out with Murray, could have helped out slow down Porter, all that to play for offense. And when the offense didn't show up, they got their asses ran out the gym. Like
Yeah.
last night, the game was over by halftime. It was 81-50. It was over by halftime. It ended with 25. Like you could have gone to bed at halftime and you would have known what would have happened.
No, exactly.
Terrible.
It's a sad day. It's the worst trade in franchise history. It pushed this franchise back a decade. I don't see no recovering from this in the near future, and I 100% think Devin Booker will be out of Phoenix within the next 3 seasons because the writing's on the wall. You're already $30 million over cap space for next season. So who you gonna sign in free agency? You can't.
You got to trade, like, literally, they got to hope they get lucky and trade Aiton for, but they won't get as much back as they do now if they try to do it now.
They ain't gonna get nothing back, bro. They gonna get a box of donuts and 10 Gatorades and a thank you letter, bro. Like, it's no worth around Aiton, who's making max contract money. It's no worth around Durant. You can't sign a free agent because you're locked up with these 4 players: Chris Paul, Booker, Durant, and Aiton. You can't make any moves that's gonna get you better. All you can do is pick up some role players. And when I say role players, bro, I'm talking about old dirt, washed up role
Like
players.
Jeff Green role player.
Yeah, like it's gonna be ugly next season, bro. It's gonna be even worse than it is right
Like, how
now.
is Jake Crowder still playing in the league role player?
Jay Crowder will never come back to the Suns, but yeah, I feel you. It's gonna be some players like PJ Tucker and I don't know, bro. Probably not even that
PJ
good.
Tucker. PJ Tucker's 39 and not even close to what he was when he was with the Heat and like all that before.
Nah, it's a sad day in the Phoenix, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I saw it coming as soon as they made the trade for Durant. I called this shit worst trade in history. Playoff blowout. Jump shots gonna turn cold once the legs go. Uh,
It is getting to that scary hours though for them. The darkness is starting to loom a little bit now. Starting to get a little. You're starting to hear the thunder, the lightning starting to strike in the distance. It's starting to look a little dark.
it's over,
I'd say.
Johnny. Tonight, man. Warriors going on the road to Los Angeles, trying to push Game 7. Warriors, you can get them at plus money if you believe in them. Plus 118 on the money line, plus 2.5 on the spread. Where you at on this game? You think the Lakers lock it up, or you think the Warriors
Uh,
come back with some of that old Steph magic?
is AD still in the wheelchair? Is he playing? Do we know?
I'm gonna be honest. I had no idea he was ever in a wheelchair.
All right.
I didn't even know this team played the other night. I literally woke up and was
And they
like, "Oh,
like
I
what I
forgot."
told you. What I told you. Let's just say this is the softest stuff in the world. He ended up in a wheelchair because he got hit with the forearm, and I guess they pulled him out. I need to watch Charles Barkley and all them how they're reacting to it. Apparently they like cooked his ass on it. I'm about to look it up real quick. I'm on the Lakers. Honestly, I'm assuming Anthony Davis is going to play. The man sound like he's going to play. Um, I was trying to look up something. I don't know the status on AD. I think the Lakers are going to pull it out. The Warriors have been a horrendous road team this year. I looked up the stat the other day. I've been saying 9-30. Let me give them the respect. 11-30. They can't win a road game. They are booty trash on the road. Like I said though, I could be wrong. Maybe the Lakers just don't got it, but I think that the fact the Lakers are home now, I think the role players can play a little bit better. I think the Warriors role players can play a little worse. And can they pull Game 6 Clay out for the 1500th time or what? I'm on Lakers. I hope AD plays. If AD doesn't play, then I think there's a scary chance it gets to 7. And I don't know if the Lakers stand a chance if it gets to 7. I think they should be able to close. They should be able to close it out here, but it's going to come down to like, can the role players do just enough to keep them in the game, and can they contain Curry to not just like exploding basically? Because I feel like we have yet to see the Curry like 45, 50-point game, and I'm scared that maybe this is the game, but we'll see. I like Lakers though. Probably will take the spread again. I took it last time they were at home and they covered it just barely, but hey,
Yeah, Lakers been the best team in the league. Not even in the playoffs. If you go back like last month of the season when they were pretty much fighting for their lives to get into play-in games in
and
the
I think they have the
playoffs.
best half court defense. I don't know, or best overall defense, one of the two. So yeah, along with depth, like you said, they're playing lights out.
Yeah, I can go back and forth. I've been going back and forth on this. Everything in you or in me thinks Warriors gonna force it to 7. But everything in me also thinks LeBron James is smart enough to not let that happen. I'm sure he knows if they go back to Golden State for Game 7,
They're probably toast.
I don't know. I'm sure he could win there, but it'll be a lot easier to just not even get on that plane and have to worry about that.
But, yeah, exactly. Not even worry about it.
Get it over in Game 6. I think the Lakers come out firing on all cylinders. I think he relays the message to his team, like, "Hey, this it, bro.
Literally.
This Game 7. Like, act like this is Game 7. We win or we go home." But I mean, that's a bad attitude to have. Because then if you do lose, you pretty much toast for Game 7 because you put it all on the line tonight. I don't know. I can see this going anyway. Part of me does think the Warriors are done. I hate to say it. I love Clay. I love Draymond. I think it's time for them to move on and retire.
I think so too.
I think Steph maybe has 2 or 3 more years than them. But with the team that they built around them,
Maybe not retire, but I'm with you. I think it's about the time where like next year we're gonna see it's either gonna be Clay or Draymond. And I feel like one of them aren't gonna be there. The young guys just didn't work out really too well for them. I think the blending of the eras did well enough. They got their one ring. I think they've tapped that well just about dry though. I'm not gonna say just yet, but there might still be like another drop or two in there. But I'm with you. I think it's about to that point where we're about to see an older Steph Curry with a bunch of other young guys, kind of like what we're seeing with LeBron right now, where it just looks like completely different and weird.
yeah, it's y'all time's up, bro. I hate to say it. Y'all are
They had a good time, good run.
of course, 2 of the greatest players in ever, Steph and LeBron. I don't know, man. It's hard for the Warriors. They keep rebuilding. Even after their first championship, they get rid of Barnes, pick up KD, get 2 more rings, get rid of him, pick up Wiggins. It's hard to keep picking up people and putting them in the puzzle and hoping that they fit, especially in the NBA, especially once your main role players like Clay and Draymond do get older. So I don't know, man. It's a crazy thing. I think it's over though. The whole Warriors run at greatness, but I could be wrong. I also thought I picked up all the noisy toys before I started.
I was gonna say, bro, we got a table, ladders, and chair match going over there with the 2 kittens.
Bruh, these kittens are bananas, dog.
That's awesome. Yeah, they were up and early with us, man. You should ask them their take. They got one in the night.
I know.
You see that
I've been
video
trying
of
to
the corgi?
scoop one on the slick, but they don't. They still. I mean, they fuck with me, but
It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, they just want to be themselves right now. And they're just trying to get going.
yeah. The last time I picked them up, I threw them in the cage all night.
Oh yeah, they're scared of your ass. They're trying to get away from you. Hey, we ain't going back in that cage. We got freedom.
Yeah, until I know that they potty trained. They good
Nah, I
though.
don't.
They getting there.
Oh yeah, you just takes a little minute. That was funny though. I've been watching you talk. Like there'll be times I see you talking, you're like locked into something, then I just see you casually start looking and like
Oh,
following
yeah.
what they're doing, making see what they're doing.
Yeah, it's the first show, man, with the kittens.
Like I was gonna say, it's like having 2 kids running around now. You gotta make sure the kids aren't getting in the shit.
I can't stand kids, bro. I don't know. Anyway,
Hey, me either.
let's
That's a whole different combo.
jump over to this damn diamond.
Oh shit. Oh yeah. Let me see. I had something today, but yeah, it's one of those things where I still think we're in a little bit of a weird slate for baseball, where it's like we have a lot of like weird teams playing each other, like the Reds, Marlins, Mariners, Tigers. Like,
Tigers,
how do you feel about
baby.
your Mets? Are they gonna beat the Nationals finally? Are they gonna? What's going on with them?
Man, first time, not first time. They got shut out 7 times this year already, bro. Only got shut out 8 times the last 2 years. They have lost 5 consecutive series.
They're like 3-11. I think their last this was a little bit ago, but they're 3-11 their last like 14 or something like that. It's been a rough road. I mean, hey, I can't say much either. My Yankees are kind of in the same boat. Like they have Garrett Cole favored by a lot, but I don't know.
Your
Yankees been struggling, too.
your Yankees had a reason though. They was
Yeah,
missing. They was missing everybody due to injuries. We was fully healthy out there, just getting our ass whooped. Fully healthy lineup yesterday. Put up 0 runs against the Reds. Fully healthy lineup.
That was crazy.
It's ridiculous, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's the Major League Baseball. It's hard to stay consistent at this level. I get it. If you hitting a fastball, you ain't never gonna see a damn fastball. I get it. If you can hit the curve, you ain't never gonna see a damn curve. Like especially this year in analytics, this era of analytics, you're not gonna be able to take advantage of things you take advantage of. It's about those adjustments. It's about getting that secondary pitch, getting that bat speed ready. But at the end of the day, this team is too talented and has too much money on their roster to be losing like this, man. It is embarrassing.
Especially getting swept by the Nationals, like just 2 or 3 years ago.
The
Getting swept by the
Tigers.
Nationals.
The
They got
Tigers
swept by the
swept
Tigers too. I thought they got at least one.
three.
Guys, I forgot that they got swept by Tigers too. That's just they're I think they're almost on Cardinals level panic. Thankfully, they aren't that yet. But I mean them and the Cardinals are about in the same boat where it's like, man, you guys are getting off to some really slow starts now. It's starting to get a little scary. Like it's just crazy to think too, like how weird like baseball's been this year. Like you have all these divisions with these stress test teams. Something funny, kind of off topic, kind of not. I think it's the Yankees are in AL East. So if you put up the AL East and I think the AL Central's records, it goes literally straight down in a line. Like I think like in order for each one. There's something that's just like it's been a weird. Like Yankees are 9 games back, but have over like 4 or 5 games over 500, maybe 3, and then like there's other teams where it's just been a really weird year. Honestly, I want to say I don't want to say it's just a pitch clock or anything. It just feels like how all the other sports have been kind of weird in their regular season. I think it's just kind of leaked into baseball now, where it's like we got the Pirates that are 21-10, but the New York Mets, who literally are probably one of the richest teams in baseball, can't buy a win right now, versus the Pirates, who are cheapos, are doing amazing. It's crazy. I think it's really, really wild what's going on right now.
Hey, they say you
That's
can't.
why I wanted to give you that, because like it just alliterates it, like how effing crazy this baseball season's been so far.
No matter what the Yankees tell you, you can't buy championships. That's for damn sure. I don't know, man. The Mets. I've been waiting for them to get right. I've been rooting for them to get right. It's kind of been a weird 10-day stretch where every day, like I talk myself into like, oh, today, bro. They gonna win 7-2 and then go on a 5-game winning streak. Today's the day. Next day, oh, they got Scherzer on them today. Yeah, they gonna do it today for sure. Scherzer gonna come out. Okay, oh, they lost. Okay, Verlander coming back, baby. Oh,
That one was one where I hopped off the train. I'm like, all right, these Mets are a lost cause right now. I gotta
that was the damn Tigers.
terrible.
But yeah, I don't know, man. A lot of aces pitching tonight. I love to see it. A matchup I'm intrigued by. You got Strider and the Braves taking on Bassett and the Blue Jays up there north of the border. Excited about that. Excited also about this Cardinals Red Sox. I know it's a weird game to be excited about. Wayno's retirement tour. He's coming to pitch his second game of the season. You also got Cole taking the mound for the Yanks. You think Cole gets his first loss of the season tonight?
I don't think he gets his first loss. I think that somebody in the bullpen blows it. Potentially, I think he's able. I mean, he could probably get his first loss though. I just don't think so with how good he's been. I'm just scared the Yankees hitting is not maybe going to help him out because they got no hit. I think through like 7 innings last night against the Rays. I think I saw like it's one of those things. Like as optimistic as I usually am about a fan of my teams. Like I don't know, bro. I think Cole will be lucky to get through as of right now without giving up any runs, but we'll see. Just because the Rays have been so hot, that's the only issue. Like I love Cole, but the Rays have just been so hot that's like. I don't know, man. Your cats might have me feeling a different way. They're yelling about them Yanks, man. I might have to go Yanks money line.
Nah.
No, but I think Cole can do decent. I hope he doesn't get his first loss, but if they do it to the Rays, it would not be shocking.
You need to touch up your cat language, bro. They said Yankees suck.
Fade them.
Yeah, now I don't know,
Rays
man.
are pretty good on the money line for those who are interested.
Who? Rays?
Yeah, they're plus 150.
Yeah, I took them yesterday, minus like 120. I don't know, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. As much as I hate Garrett Cole,
It's been a great start to the year. That's
Great.
the only reason. That's why I'm like he might be able to get by without doing anything.
great start to the
Whatever
year.
reason, the Yankees been playing really well in his game, so we'll see, man. Yeah, I think overall, yeah. If you put a gun to my head, ask me to choose. I think he gets through with either I don't think he wins, but I think he can definitely get through without a loss.
I will say this: his last game out happened to be against the Rays, and he got beat up pretty badly. And that was about a week ago.
Bounce back. Yeah, that's why I'm hoping for a little bounce back here. Like we'll see if it happens twice. I mean, usually teams if they get to Cole, they seem to be able to get to him multiple times. But it's only the Astros and Red Sox, I believe. If it happens to if the Rays start being able to do that, then it's going to get to the point where, like, hey, so we half our opponents you're just getting rocked by. Like, hopefully not. We'll see though. I think he should. Even if he doesn't lose, I think he should. I think he should pitch way better than he did last week for sure.
I can dig it. You got two pretty good pitchers this season on the mound, even though historically they haven't been the best. Drew Smiley, Drew Smiley, 3-1 for the Cubs, and then Sonny Gray. What a great resurrection after his horrible Yankee stint. Sonny Gray 4-0 with a 1.35 ERA for the Twins. Twins are actually a hot team. I've been on and off of them all season. Oh, me too. As a fan.
Hate them.
As a gambler, I'm riding a hot batch, baby.
Bro, I bet on them on the 4-game losing streak they had like twice. I hate the Twins. I can't pick the games right. That's why I hate them. They have been good. They have been pretty good though. But I've been on the wrong side of so many Twins games. I can't figure them out. Like I almost want to pick the Cubs here, but the Cubs have been pretty bad lately, so I don't like them either.
Now, Twins will be the way to go today, for sure. Especially after yesterday.
I am touching that game.
Took them yesterday. They had some late inning magic against the Padres. So I think they're rolling
That was
right now.
crazy. They played really well against the Padres. That kind of pissed me off a little bit.
Yeah, man.
I bet the Padres, that's why. I had a profit boost on them, I think like the first or second game when they lost in extras. I'm like, God, how these damn Twins. Yeah, I'll admit though, the Twins have been playing really well.
Yeah.
A lot better than I thought they would.
They,
for sure.
They've been taking my money. Yeah, nah. I will say one thing,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. They take my money a lot. Even when they lose. Even when they win.
Padres, that's how I am with the Yankees, bro. I bet on them, they lose. I bet against them, they win. And when they win good, too, boy. I'm talking about 11-2. I be like, ah, damn. And then I bet on them, and they lose like that same fashion. They lose bad. Ooh, I hate them Yankees, boy. That's how I feel about the Padres, too, though, man. As much talent as they have.
That's me and the Padres this year.
You can't
I don't think I've bet a Padres game right this year, and they're playing so well. It's like, bro, I didn't touch you for 3 months, and you were doing fine. The one game I bet them, they lose in extras to the Twins. Damn Padres. It's like, bro, you got Juan Soto, Fernando Tatis, Manny Machado. It's like, bro, none of you can just.
Xander Bogaerts. Hank Chang Kim. Who else they got? Jake Cronenworth.
Do we need to go on?
They got a squad, bro. I just don't believe in them.
Yeah, they play down to their competition. They play up to their good competition. It's terrible. Terrible mindset to have.
I got a saying about the Padres. No matter what they do,
Half them?
they gonna be trash.
The fathers are, yeah.
No matter who they sign.
Good old fathers.
That's what Padres mean, huh?
Did we get the scoop?
Bro, they be dodging me like Barry Sanders in this thing.
Hey, I won't lie though. I'm not to be that guy, but if that's really the effort we gave on the scoop, that might be the slowest like bend over scoop I've seen of all time.
I thought she was gonna let me do it. She was just sitting here.
Oh, okay, I got you. Like I'm like, you're going down slow stuff. I'm like, hey, if you're trying to get that thing quick, like that guy had time to eat breakfast and then get running.
Nah, I thought she was just gonna come to my hand and then I was just gonna pick her up. But she said,
I might
"Hell
have to bring-
nah."
Gotta get going.
Man.
Yeah,
I will
there's some
say
weird
this,
games today.
the Rangers, bro. The Rangers is a team coming into the season. I said no matter who the hell they get, they trash. Last night Nathan Eovaldi extends his scoreless inning streak to 28.2 after pitching 8.2 innings. I don't know why he couldn't just finish the damn job, get one more out. But hey, that's neither here nor there.
Gave his arm.
But I ain't gonna lie, if I was in the bullpen, I'd be like, hell no, bro, tell that get one more out.
I ain't coming out there for one hitter.
Sending me out there to throw 2 splitters. Hell no. No, I'm playing.
Hey, free strikeout.
It's a team sport, baby. But yeah, I don't know, man. Rangers. I think it's crazy that the Rangers are first place in their division with the Astros and the Mariners. And
Shows you how weird that division's been this year too. Like the Astros with the injuries and everything, like they're starting to get into that territory where the DEFCON number's starting to move a little bit. It's starting like obviously it's not too much panic yet because of how successful they've been, but it's definitely starting to raise some eyebrows, I would say.
I will say this: the last like 4 years, they started off 7-9, which now is at the point where it's 19-18. But it's kind of what the Astros do, man. They usually get their stride in June.
Are they this injured this early though? That's the only thing that scares me is like they got a lot of injuries. It feels like, and I think they're finally starting to get some guys back, but like I don't think they've been this injured before. Where it's like they're losing everybody.
Yeah, injuries and pitching is really what killed the Astros so far, man. I think they get healthy. They're gonna have to pick up a pitcher. I think pitching is down around the whole league. There's a few.
I heard I was gonna say I've heard on some baseball podcasts like I don't know if there's even gonna be a free agent market for pitchers just because they're so down. Everybody needs their guys because of injuries and everything, and like the guys that you might be able to get in the years past, it's like we need these guys. These guys are gonna be our aces. Like makes me wonder. Truly, I'm with you. I think the Astros need to get someone, but who they get, I don't even know who's out there.
Yeah, it's a pretty sad market, man. I mean, you got to look at teams that's bad, try to take from them. A lot of people are speculating. I think they're wrong that the Brewers are going to be selling, and you can get Burns or Peralta or Woodruff at the trade deadline.
Why would they want to though? Don't they have a chance in their division?
I don't. Yeah, I don't agree with that take. That's just something I've been hearing, and I know I'm not always right, so I do kind of take heed at what some people in the business are saying, but I don't agree. I think the Brewers are right where they need to be. I think they 1 or 2 hot runs away. Honestly,
They're second in the Central. Who said that? Oh, they're 2-8 their last 10. That's why.
Yeah, I heard this like even before the season. Like I don't know, people just expect the
Oh,
Brewers
really?
to lay
I
down
didn't
this
realize that
season.
early.
And since everybody's expecting Brewers to lay down this season, you know what I did? I took them to win the division. That's the type of guy I am. But nah, I don't know, man. You're gonna have to pick up some pitchers. It's like all the bad teams need pitching, and all the good teams got pitching, and there's no in between.
Need hitters.
Yeah, it's like the White Sox. The lineup is nice. They just go down 4-0 by the third inning every game.
Imagine if the White Sox and Marlins merged lineups, like.
Bro, that's what I was saying like a week ago, bro.
Stuff like that. I remember you talking about that one episode, like putting everything together. Just imagine like stuff like that, or like if the Marlins Yankees, or like teams, or like even the Rangers Marlins, like stuff like that. Like you can get some. It's just crazy.
Yeah,
Think about it.
I would definitely take the Red Sox lineup, Marlins starters, and the Mets bullpen.
That's what you said. Yeah, I'm assuming you get Edwin Diaz in that bullpen.
Yeah. This is no injuries on this fantasy world.
I would probably take the Yankees bullpen. No, I'm just fucking lying. That bullpen is trash.
I think Mets got the best
Not
bullpen.
trash, but ain't good.
Even outside of Edwin Diaz, I think the Mets got one of the best bullpens in the world. It's the only team, I swear to God, it's the only team that if they up, I trust it. The only team. As bad as they've been. Huh?
Is the Rays bullpen up there? Is the Rays bullpen as good, or is they a little weaker this year?
I'd have to look into it. I watch every Mets game. It's the only reason I even know about the Mets bullpen. The bullpen's one of those things you really got to be a fan of to know.
Yeah.
Like all of them. Like it's usually 1 or 2 guys out the bullpen. Like people know the closer or the setup guy, but
they don't know like the other 14 like middle relievers that are just, like, switching in between games.
But the Mets, man, every guy on their bullpen, I like them, man. Yeah, I ain't gonna name the whole.
I respect it. I was just genuinely curious because I usually the Rays are always good at pitching, so it made me wonder. But yeah, I have no clue either.
Yeah, Brewers used to have the best pitching staff. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think the Brewers made me mad because 2020, I think they had a chance to win it all. And your boy Devin Williams broke his hand punching a damn nightclub wall or some shit, some dumbass shit, like literally the day before playoffs start. I've never looked at that young man the same, bro. That's some James Harden, Joel Embiid shit right there. That's some Amari Stoudemire shit right there.
Yeah, bro, you can't be doing that. I won't lie. It's even as mad as I get. Like, hey, you can't be punching. I tell you what, I don't want to. You look at the records of Walls against people. Wall's got a really good record. Wall's got a really, really good record. I would not try that one. I mean, you might get it every once in a while, but the Wall usually always comes out to the top.
Nah, especially if you find that stud, boy. Boy.
I am.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Only time I ever had an injury in my life, and I haven't been mad at anything since this day when I was 23. Punched the fridge 3 times, bro. Shattered all my knuckles. I ain't never been mad since. I swear I ain't even been mad at nothing, bro. I've been just don't even get
But
mad no
I
more.
won't lie to you. Like I've got close where I punched like gravel. I just like. Yeah, I guess I mean I guess I can't say too much honestly, but yeah, it just gets. Man, that just hurt my hand. Like I don't want to. Now I don't want to get angry. It's like I'm mad at the 76ers. All of a sudden I want to forgive them.
Nah, yeah, I've never even punched stuff. Like that was the first time, only time I just hit that limit.
It snapped.
Yeah, snap these damn knuckles. But hey, I put some dents in it at least.
Hey, you did some damn. Hey, respect.
But yeah, nah,
You
man.
got yours in. You got a few licks in.
I ain't gonna lie. This about to be the first show in Captain By a Hook history. I don't think so, bro. I don't want to lie to the people. I gave out a winning.
Well, I mean, I can give out some to save us, but to give some. I mean, I know you ain't gonna like a few of them.
Go ahead. I mean, I ain't gotta like a bet, bro. It's a bet.
Heat money line, heat money line, heat money line, heat money line. No, I'm doing I'm betting. Honestly,
I would take the Heat money line if I wasn't a Knicks fan, bro. Yeah, it's a smart bet.
Something that I will recommend giving out that's so far, knock on wood. It's anytime I have Jimmy Butler 25 to win. I got that plus like minus 120 last night. But I'm only doing that simply for the odds. I think Jimmy's been able to score 25 all of these games. I think he should be able to do it again personally. But I would understand people wanting to lay off that after the last game. That's just something I'm going to take because I've watched it hit basically every game that he's played in so far in the playoffs. He's hit 25 that he's played in, other than literally last game that he almost got 25 and he wasn't looking to score. So I'd like that, but I don't like the odds for it. I think I might take the Orioles on the run line because I thought they played. Yeah, there's like 2 or 3 baseball bets I can't give out that I don't mind. I don't mind the Orioles on the run line. It scares me a little bit playing the Pirates because the Pirates have been playing decently, but the Pirates have been kind of shaky. The Orioles coming off like 2 decent series, especially one after they played the Braves really well. That gave me a lot of respect for them, even a losing effort. I thought they played the Braves really well. So I don't mind. I might take the Orioles on the run line. If I don't, I don't recommend this either, but I might parlay the Orioles and the Rangers because I will fade the Athletics any chance I get. I don't think the Athletics are going to win many games. So if you just do a quick little parlay of the Rangers and the Orioles, you can get it like plus 149, not too bad. I mean, if it loses, obviously, I think it'd be on more the Orioles end than the Rangers end. And then I think past that, I think there's like one more game I need to find where it's at. I think I might take I think it's either the Phillies or Diamondbacks, or one of those two. I couldn't decide, but I don't know really which one I'm more confident. I think it's more of like the Phillies because the Rockies aren't the best, but and the way the Rockies been playing, the Rockies been kind of shaky as of late. But even then, I'm not the most confident in that. So maybe just because it's also Walker on the mound, the Phillies are plus 100 on the run line. That gives me something kind of tempting. So I'd say overall, to put all that rambling into sentences for you guys, I'd probably take Phillies minus 1.5. We'll take the Orioles minus 1.5. Jimmy Butler 25 Heat money line, and then I honestly, for fun, don't recommend. I'm going to put the Rangers and the Orioles in the parlay just because I want to force bet against the Athletics because I love fading the Athletics this year. They're 6-30. If I can find a way to weasel them into something to maybe make extra money, I'll try to. Because hey, I know they're going to win some games, but this might be the worst baseball team in the history of baseball that we're potentially watching. So I'm going to try to make some money on it.
I think they want to be too. That's the sad part.
Yeah, because they want to move out and everything, which is terrible for the sport. They need to talk about that, but then we can. Yeah, it's bad. They're bad. They are bad. Like the product on the field is terrible. There's no money being. They're just trying to get out of there, go to Vegas. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I mean I can't wait. Las Vegas A's are already my favorite team. 2025. But man, I ain't gonna lie. You made me do it. Give me the Rangers on the run line. Give me the New York Metropolitans on the run line.
I didn't make you do that one. Don't put that one on me.
Give me the Reds, Marlins. Give me that over 7.5, and then give me the Reds on the money line plus 128. Those are the 4 bets I'd give out tonight. I would bet the Heat if I wasn't a Knicks fan.
Heat spread's probably not a bad play either, honestly, for them being at home. But It's at 5. I want to watch it go to 4. I'm gonna wait for people to bet on the Knicks and maybe get it at 4. That's all. I want to say I saw a lot of people, and I'm not gonna call them out, but in the two chat rooms I went to, there's a lot of people saying the Knicks are about to take the series now. So I don't know if they're trolling or what, but I'm gonna see if that line drops a little bit.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. They need to put that shit out before they make bets, man.
I hope. Hey, I hope so. I hope they get the public to keep going on the Knicks, because if they give me the Heat at any more value, my bank account's gonna be calling me for some help.
Man, I'm a diehard Knicks fan. I got them tattooed on me. I root for them as hard as I root for the Saints and the White Sox. Those are the only 3 teams that I really have a fandom for. If I didn't want to actually root for the Knicks, I would put all my money on the Heat tonight. There's no way that this Knicks team does anything. Julius Randle, I guarantee you, will not show up to the game. Jalen Brunson just played 48 minutes. He'll probably still get you 30. R.J. Barrett is literally the most inconsistent player I've ever seen in a basketball uniform. Who else we got? Quentin Grimes, dog. Ain't a dog in the playoffs. He's a dog like, when you got the Lil Gate, all the little dogs. He's a big dog.
He's a tough dog in the gate. You get him out the gate.
Yeah, Yeah. Who else? What
about Mitchell Robinson?
Quick and Mitchell Robinson. He need to put the blunt down too. Who else we got?
Hey, the Hacker Robinson. They got the Hacker Robinson going against them.
Josh Hart. That boy is a beast. I love that pickup. He's the only reason they in the second round, if you ask me.
I think he's in his own head right now. If we're just to speak on him real quick, he seems just not the most comfortable out there right now. And then after the fouls, everything that last game too, he just seems frustrated right now. It seems like I'm not gonna say like he's in his own head and everything, obviously, but something seems off with him right now. Something's going on.
It's Josh Hart, man. I mean,
I guess that is a fair point too. I also got to remember he's not like.
I mean, him dropping 18 in the first round was like, whoa, way to go, Josh. He's a defensive guy, bro, and we like him for his defense. But like for him to expect him to put up 15 points, you need to put the weed down too. Everybody that's on the Knicks need to put the blunt down. Coach Tibbs, baby. Oh my God, this man.
He's always just.
Yeah, bro. This guy.
Always like the half.
This guy has a bench full of talent, bro, and won't let nobody get no run.
I want to say though, Tibbs, I think you need to let the hair go, man. That thing's fighting for his life. I think you just need to accept it, man, and get rid of it. You see that? It's like all bald. He has a little patch right there.
No, literally.
Let it go, man.
No, I make fun of him every time I see his ass.
You need to let it ride like the bench you got.
I respect Tibbs. I
respect the hell of him, by the way. I just wanted to say that because I think it's funny.
It's hilarious. I don't like him as a Knicks coach. Honestly, I'm a Knicks fan, bro, and I hate the damn Knicks, dog. I'm talking about the players we got. Outside of Brunson and Hart, I like Grimes. We
basically keep Brunson, Hart, Grimes. You need a whole new other roster other than that, basically.
RJB, on and off, bro.
I guess you do like RJ too, though.
I really don't, though, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I hate Duke guys in the NBA. Look at last night, Jason Tatum. Anybody that went to Duke that goes to the NBA, they end up being big trash. That's just a fact. Name one Duke player that's nice.
Probably the best would be Kyrie Irving, but he, as of late, it's been kind of like there's a lot going on with him.
All right, name one player that went to Duke that didn't play with LeBron James that's nice. I know.
Oh man, now you're putting it on me.
I know Kyrie hit that shot in the finals and all that. And
I was about to say Shane Battier, but goddamn it, he played with LeBron.
Oh no, you can say Shane, but you think Shane is really nice?
Hey, he that boy. He has a special place in my heart. I won't lie. He has a special place in my heart for those years. Like that boy Shane Battier single-handedly had a game where he was just stroke.
Yeah.
I won't lie to you though. I'm looking at this. I see Luol Deng, Marvin Williams, Marvin Bagley, Brandon Ingram, Nolan Smith, Jabari Parker. Yeah, this Corey Maggette. Maggette Spaghetti, my boy. Shout out 2K. Yeah, no, I won't lie. This list, kind of tough.
Trash. And I'm talking about superstars, because they come.
Don't get me wrong. Yeah, these are good players. Like Elton Brand, great player. Or good player. Shane Battier, really good player. But these aren't like the 25 a night, like 25, 8 and 8. You expect the superstar to come out every night. If he doesn't do it, he's bad. Mason Plumlee, the GOAT. We forgot about him.
Yeah, all right. Let me respect. top 5 Duke picks or top 10 Duke picks. The players that get drafted out of Duke highly.
No, I know what you mean. I know what you're talking about. I'm just looking at this list trying to find some fun. Like Jason Williams. Jason Williams is probably the best one, honestly. Now that we're looking at this list.
Nah, he was all right.
White chocolate, baby.
That's not what Jason Williams.
Is it not?
Jason Williams is the bald head dude that be on College Game Day.
Oh. Who am I thinking of then? That's not Jason Williams. I swear that's who it is.
They got the same name, bro, but Jason Williams, the white
chocolate. Different Jason Williams?
Yeah.
Never mind then. Take back what I said. I didn't know there's two Jason Williams. Like, God damn, can we get some name originality in that league? God damn.
Jason Williams went to the Bulls, was supposed to be nice. I think after his rookie season, he got in a motorcycle accident off season. Never played again. Now he does ESPN and shit. He be talking, one of them talking heads. The guy with the guy with the triangle head, bro.
They make it seem like this is the Jason Williams that won a ring with the Heat and everything.
But
is that Jason Williams?
I don't think.
If it's not, I trust your word on it, but it could be wrong. Yeah.
I don't think Jason Williams went to Duke, the white one.
This list says he did, but it's also there's a Wikipedia link, so I'm skeptical now.
Because this is the Jason Williams that went to Duke, bro.
Carlos Boozer? Oh my gosh.
This is the Jason Williams that went to Duke.
No, there's both of them. There's Jay Williams and Jason Williams. I think that's what. Like I think that's what I see on my list too. Because I see Jay Williams too. Like there's a J-A-Y, and then there's a J Son, I believe. Like I hope this list isn't lying to me because I've said this a lot now. So now it's almost like I got to defend it like a fact, like it's politics. He played for them, I'm telling you.
I guarantee you he didn't, bro. Can you imagine him at Duke, bro?
I'm looking up white chocolate. It says he went to Florida and Marshall. Then what the hell is it? You can't trust Google for shit, bro.
Trying to tell you like I'm snitching. Technology is trash.
They literally had an article that said he was like one of the best, like top 20 Duke players of all time. They literally said he went to the University of Florida and Marshall. Like, I don't know. But you know, because I looked up white chocolate NBA college. I didn't look up Jason Williams. I looked up white chocolate NBA college. Goddamn stupid.
Now I think there was. I think there might have been actually another Jason Williams. Now we think about it, the dude that they all got weird stories. I think Jason Williams is a dude that had a shotgun on a boat and disappeared. His brother, and he went to Duke.
Bro, it could be. Like I said, back to the original name and originality thing. Can we not have so many goddamn Jason Williams? Like, I mean, can we get some name originality out here in the NBA? Like Vida Blue for like the MLB, RIP, stuff like that. Like that's a cool ass name, not Jason Williams. Like white chocolate, my boy. I like how this completely derailed the end of the show. I like how we were about to end and we just got on this little like rabbit hole. Jason, like which Jason Williams went to Duke?
Yeah, I think there was another one, bro. I can't find it on Google, but
I don't know either. Google's just. Like I said, I saw a Wikipedia article. I am assuming that it's just stupid. I saw a Wikipedia link to it. So I'm just assuming some dummy who didn't do his research is just claiming stuff. Wouldn't be the first time. Might as well be Twitter.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. With all these outlets these days, can't trust them.
It's terrible, man. I hate it because like I used to be able to actually like go in there and be like, all right, let me just get some information on something. Now it's like you got to see all the ads for stuff to get it. We could do a whole podcast on trying to Google search anything. I feel you. It's so frustrating.
No, it is because 9 out of 10 of the articles is just false ass, clickbait ass articles with no meat to them because they ain't got no sources.
Yeah, let's just say that literally just says like the keywords in like 4 different spots. Like kind of it's.
Somehow we got all these sports writers with no sources.
And all these sports writers who just seemingly somehow find ways to not talk about sports in the sports article. It's like, how are you going to talk about Giannis being an all-time player, but you don't even mention he plays for the Milwaukee Bucks? Like, how does that work? Like, stuff like that. It's like I said, it's definitely starting to become a little overpopulated, so it's starting to become a little diluted. That ain't your granny's lemonade. That's some crackhead down the street's lemonade. And
put
some crack in there, so it's actual lemonade. It's like, oh, this thing tastes funky.
And boy, out of
bro
sugar.
Smoked some sugar. Yeah, bro smoked some sugar, poured some crack in there, completely messed it up.
Nah, yeah,
It,
it's a sad day, bro. Without credentials, you're not a sports writer. That's always been my rule.
you need. I've known that. I think you need credentials, and then you definitely like you don't obviously don't need this, but I think if you have help from like a pro player, or like if you have like a pro athlete that's like, hey, yeah, this guy's, or you have somebody that like stands by you, you have like good sources and everything. Yeah, I'm with you. You can't be a sports person not know somebody in the business that can like help with stuff. Like little Timmy, who's in his granny's basement, just in his drawers eating cookies, typing articles about how Giannis is going to drop 30 tonight, but not. Is he healthy though? Do we know? No, he's going to drop 30 though. It's like Jimmy, we don't even know if he's going to play. It's like he's not even in the playoffs right now. Jimmy, what are we doing? Like,
But if he
I don't know. I
was,
saw like,
if he was on the
yeah,
Knicks, they might win tonight. What?
it's
Huh?
like how Giannis is going to make the Knicks a contender. It's like Timmy, what are you smoking, bro? Where'd you get your lemonade from?
You-
Dumb shit. Some dumb stuff.
I
Bro.
told you stay away from that house. That motherfucker. But yeah, man. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for watching. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. This is Captain by a Hook with the Red Beard, Rowan Donaghy, yada, yada, yada. Gamble responsibly. Take all wagers at your own risk. My man JCP. Make sure you check in with him. Follow him on Twitter at Jaden95Chandler. Also, check out his YouTube, the JC Pod. Comes in hot with a two.
Hey,
or
we
three,
actually predicting shit right too, baby.
2 or 3
Miracle.
videos a week. God knows what he's talking about. We getting Arab money.
We just getting money, baby.